Hello, Neil, Shamil, Yasmin. Okay, Neil, Sadiq, Shamil, Yasmin. Anybody else? That's it. Sadiq, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. Yasmin, Neil, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Kazim, tomorrow is school, like open school.
Very good. Are you happy?
Yes, but I am gonna come, but not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, because I'm
We
not
already
ready.
have started school on Monday.
Good, very good. So you are going to school twice a week, or how many days will you have plus
3 times.
school? 3
We're
times.
gonna go. We're gonna go 2 times. We're gonna go like Wednesdays and Thursdays. Maybe on Thursday or maybe next Thursday I'm gonna go. But I know for a fact I'm gonna go for one of these days.
Okay, very good. All right. So I hope that then during our class you will not be tired. Good. Anyway, guys, good to see you again. Good to meet you again. As I told you now, from today, we will start solving Sasmo questions. All right. And the Sasmo question is also quite different and is logical question, geometry question, number sequence questions, a lot of different questions. And sometimes even if you are good at school, but if you are not familiar with the technique of these Sasmo questions, you may not be able to solve these questions. All right. So during the next 2-3 weeks, we are going to practice only Sasmo questions so that you need to have some idea what kind of questions are in Sasmo. Okay. So today we will start from Sasmo 2013. As you see here, it is for primary 3 and 4. But don't say that, oh, Mr. Carson, we are grade 6 and why are you asking questions? And you will see that if you can solve these questions, and also you can solve P5 questions or P6 questions. Questions are very similar. And I just want you to get used to this kind of question. That's why we need to practice P4, P5, P6 papers until you become very comfortable. And after that, Yasmin says, Mr. Kasim, now these questions are piece of cake for me. At the time, we will move to S1 questions. Okay, but now we need to actually solve all the questions from P3, P4, P5, 6 until 2020 or 2018. I'm not going to solve every question for you. First, I want you to give a try, okay? And I will give you some time. And if you solve the questions correctly, you just give 3 points to yourself, okay? If your answer is not correct in the given time, it is just 0. And let's see how many questions, and we are going to solve at least 10 questions today. All right, if you can solve more than 5 questions correctly, that means you are good. If you can solve more than 8 questions, that means you deserve a gold medal. All right. All right, guys, let's start that. So as you know, usually in Sasmo, there are 25 questions and time is 20, actually for each question on average 4 minutes. So you are given 100 minutes, okay? And that's the biggest challenge actually, because under this pressure and 25 questions, all questions are from different topics, okay? And so the questions during this time, it requires a lot of skill, preparation. Okay, without preparation and solving this question correctly, it is very, very hard. Anyway, let's start with the easiest question. All right, I will do this for you as an introduction, and for starting from question 2, you will try. In this question, it says that find a number capital A such that the following statement is true. One way is, as you see here, you can just multiply 5 by 10 and 6 by 10 and after solve this. But instead, if you look at this number, 10 is a common factor, right? And as you know that if you remember, if I have 2 times 4 plus 3 times 4, how can I do this? Also, I can do this in this way, right? 2 plus 3 times 4, because 4 is a common factor. What is 2 plus 3? It is 5 times 4, that's equal to 20. So like this, 10 is a common factor. I can write it as 5 plus 6 and times, here we have 10. On the right hand side, 11 times A. What is 5 plus 6? 11. You don't have to multiply here. And here we have 11 times capital A. 11 times A is equal to 11 times A. That means that A should be equal to 10. So our answer is 10. Okay. Sadiq, are you ready?
Yes, mister.
But
Okay,
the
if you're
A1 I
ready,
got, but Mr. Kazem, the A1 I got 20.
if you got 20, then your answer is wrong. It is 10. How come it is 20? Well, even if you just calculate like this, 5 times 10, 5 times 10, it is 50, right? Plus 6 times 10, it is 60. On the right hand side, 11 times A. 50 plus 60, 110. And divide by 11, that's equal to A. What is 110 is divided by 11? A is equal to 10. Nazlı, welcome. We have just started, Nazlı. Okay, we are moving to the next question. So you have 1 minute and 45 seconds. And if you're ready, let's start. Guys, if you have answered before the time is up, please leave your answer in the chat box, okay?
I found the answer.
Write it in the chat box. To me, not to everybody. Sade is the wrong answer.
I think I found it. Where can I write it in to
Chat
the chat?
box. Chat box.
But how can I do it to only you?
You see, when you just open this, you
Oh,
will.
oh, I found it. I found it. 1 second, 1 second. Let me make sure if I did it right. 1 second. Let me just make sure.
Three, two, one. Time is up. Why are you so slow? Yasmin, again, are you
Mr.
sleeping today?
Kasim,
Yes.
I have a new answer.
Okay. Yes. What is your answer? Write it quickly. Okay, Sadiq, now your answer is correct. How about the
1
others?
second, 1 second. I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. Because I was just reading it like 10 times just to make sure if I understood.
Yeah, Neil,
what-
actually, if you do like this, okay, we cannot move fast. You should solve it in a given time. I gave you 2 minutes.
Mr. Mine is correct.
Yes, Sadiq, your answer is correct.
Okay.
Be quick, Neil. What's your answer? You have 10 more seconds. 10.
Ask
9.
other students. Don't if I
Okay.
rush, I'm gonna be slow.
All right, guys, this 2 times B means it is B plus B, right? Because I see B here, that's why I'm writing like this. And 5
Mr.
times 4, 20. 20 minus 14, it is 6. On the right hand side, we have B, and 3 times 2, it is 6 plus 6, right? The same thing, actually, we can just remove, right? It's like a scale. And also the 6, it is gone. So what is B? B is equal to 6. So the answer is 6. Sadiq, your answer is correct. Guys, let's
Mr.
move to the next question. Yes.
I thought it was 3, and when I was doing it, I found 6 because yeah, the close number for me was 3 though.
Okay, in Sasmo, guys, if your answer is 100% correct, you get point. If it is even close, you don't get any point, okay? So that's why I try to solve the questions 100% correctly. Now let's move to
Mister,
the next
if one question you answered correct, you give yourself how many points?
3 points, Sadiq. Give yourself 3 points. Now, Sadiq, you have 3 points. Okay, let's move to the next question. All right, you have 3 minutes for this question, exactly, okay? I will not give you any additional time.
Mr. I did not understand the question.
I'm
Okay,
doing it.
Sadina, wait for others. Shamil, did you understand the question? Shamil, are you there? Nazlı, how about you?
Yes, I'm here.
Shamil, are you solving this problem?
Yes.
Nazlı, how about you?
Yeah, I'm solving.
Do you understand the question, Nazlı?
I think so.
You think so? Are you sure?
No.
Okay. Yeah, let's just wait for others 1 more minute, then we will discuss together, okay?
Is it 15?
Why?
I did it in my way. I'm not sure. I always do it in my way. Just note. Because if you take 150 and divide it by 10, because like n and 10 they're like together, and I divided it. So if you multiply, it's gonna be 150, and I mean, yeah, that's why I think it's 15. And you can do the same with 20. It's like it can also be with 20.
Okay. Guys, let me just show you how to do this kind of questions. All answers are not correct. So number one, Mr. Shamil, we should understand what do we mean by whole number. What are the whole numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, dot. These are whole numbers, right? And what is the smallest whole number? It is 0. What is the largest whole number? We don't know. It just goes to infinity. In the question, suppose that n is a whole number. For how many values of n, right? Less than 50. That means that our n is less than 150. And it can be, it is between 0 and 150. Is also this expression, right? It's algebraic expression anyway, is also a whole number. Number one, to check down this one, actually first I need to simplify this, write it as a single fraction. Then actually I will just decide here n over 10 plus n over 20. And how do we add two fractions? We need to bring into the common denominator. What is the common denominator? It is 20. So I can write it as 2 times n over 20, because 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times n is 2n. Plus here we have n over 20. Now denominators are the same. I just draw a single fraction. And here we have 2n plus n, which is equal to, what is 2n plus n? That's just 3 times n over 20. Now, the next question is, as I see here, I can I just wrote our expression in a more simple form. When this 3 times n over 20, a whole number, 3 and 20, they don't have any common factor except 1, right? For this number to be a whole number, this n must be divisible by 20. So what are the possible values of n then? Actually, it can be 0, because 0 is a whole number, as you see here, right? So 0, and after that, what numbers are divisible by 20, which are less than 150? Those numbers are 20 and 40, 60, 80, 100, and 120, and 140. Next one will be 160. That's greater than this. As you see here, if you substitute these numbers for n and calculate this, and this expression will be, I mean, this thing will be whole number. For example, 0. 3 times 0, 0. 0 over 20, 0. Is 0 a whole number? Yes, that's correct, right? 20. 20 over 20, 1. 3 times 1, 3. 3 is a whole number. 40. 40 over 20, 2 times 3, 6. Actually, all of these numbers are divisible by 20 and multiplied by 3. It will be a whole number again. So how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So our answer is, it has 8 possible values. Or for how many values of n? for 8 values of n less than 150, this n over 10 plus n over 20 will be a whole number. Sadiq, did you understand?
No.
Which part you didn't understand?
The first word. You did n like the first word, then you got 2n 20 plus n and 20. Why did you put 2n?
How do you add these two fractions, Sadiq? 1 over 10 plus 1 over 20. Do you know how to add two fractions?
I know.
Sadiq, how do you know how to add two fractions? How do we add two fractions? We should bring a common denominator, right? This 1 over 10, right? Equivalent fraction. I can multiply numerator and denominator by 2. 2 times 1, it is 2. 2 times 10, it is 20. Plus 1 over 20. Now denominators are the same. You just write denominator and add the numerator. 2 plus 1 is 3. Right? And also here we have n. That's why I wrote here 3 times n. We have n also there.
May I say which part I didn't understand?
Yes.
I don't understand how you got 8. Like you did 0 and 20 like a tick. Like I don't understand that part. And then you did something and then you got 8.
This 3 times 10 over 20, it must be a whole number, right? When it's a whole number, if n is divisible by 20, right? If n is not divisible by 20, how can it be a whole number?
Yeah, I understood it, but like the part where I didn't understand was like how you got 8, not like the whole solution. Like did you multiply something that you got 8? Like the last part, I did not understand. Like I understood that you did
No,
like
here,
if
how many numbers do
you
we have here? N can be 0, n can be 20, n can be 40, or 60, or 80, or 100, or 120, or 140. How many values can actually this n can have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Here the question is asking
oh,
how many values of n?
okay. Oh, okay, now I understood. Okay.
Okay.
Can
Now, if
are
you,
you gonna post this? Are you gonna post it on WhatsApp?
yeah, of course, of course. Guys, if you
Okay.
understood this, I will ask, and next question is also very similar, a little bit different. And let's see how much you understood. Next question. You have 3 minutes. Very similar question, but a little bit different.
May you give a little bit more time? I understood, but it's gonna take me a
Time
little.
is not up yet. 25 seconds left. Okay, no answer.
No, I know exactly how to do it, and I know it's gonna be correct. I just need time because I need to find two numbers that can. I need to find two numbers that can be multiplied together, the same exact numbers
Neil, do you have
that can.
answer or not? Do you have answer or not?
I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it.
Okay, then it's too late, Neil. It's more than 4 minutes is too much. Okay, you can try later, Neil. This is the first time you are solving. So if you don't understand, it is fine, no problem. But I'm sure that when you just move to the next time, another paper, you can do much, much better. Another paper, much, much better. Because it's the
I know.
first time you are doing this kind of question. That's why you may not understand. It's okay.
I know how to do it. It's just gonna take me time
As
because I
I
have
told
to.
you, Neil, look, you don't listen to me, Neil. Every time you just say what you think. Okay, I'm saying that knowing is not enough. You may know, all right, but can you do this in a given time? But that's important, all right. You thinking fast. You may know, but you can solve this question 1 hour on 1 year. Okay, but can you solve the question 2 minutes? That's important. At the beginning, I told you the biggest challenge is time, okay, just not your knowledge. You may know, all right, but if you don't display your knowledge, all right,
May I
if you
see the
cannot,
answer?
that means that you don't know. Huh?
It has to equal 12. 12 or 144. 12.
Okay, still you don't, you are you saying that there are 12 numbers, 12 values of n? What do you mean by
Oh,
12?
oh no, no, no. Only one. There's a lot of, there's, oh my God,
Okay,
I'm getting more confused. There's one
good.
value only.
All right. Now, anyway, no problem. Let me just show you one thing. Let me just give you one example. For example, 144, let's say over 9, okay? And 144, I can write it as 12 times 12. And 9, I can write it as 3 times 3. Or I can write it as 12 over 3 times 12 over 3. In math, if you remember, if a number is multiplied by itself in a shorter form, we can just write it as a squared. A squared means a times a. So the
Yes,
same
I
thing
know.
here, 12 over 3 times 12 over 3. So I can write it as 12 over 3 squared. Okay.
That's why I said multiply two numbers by multiplied by each other.
Okay. Now the second step, how about our question here? For how many values of n? 144, 144 over n squared is also a whole number. So I'm just going to write this like this. 144 is 12 squared, and here we have n squared. So square square, also I can write it like this. Here we have 12 over n squared. Okay. So something squared, a whole number squared is a whole number. If 12 over n is not a whole number, it is squared also not a whole number. For this expression to be a whole number, this 12 over n must be a whole number. So when 12 over n is a whole number, if n is the factors of 12. So what are the factors of 12? That is n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and the 12. How many numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As you see here, if you substitute any number for n and divide 12 by this number and square it, you will get a whole number. For example, 12 over 1 squared. That's equal to 12 squared because 12 over 1 is 12, which is equal to 144. It's a whole number. The second one, for example, 12 over 2 squared. 12 over 2, that's equal to 6. And 6 squared is 36. It's a whole number. Another one, for example, 12 over 3 squared. 12 over 3 is 4 squared, that's equal to 16. Also, you can check other numbers. But if you substitute any other number different from these numbers, this 144 over n squared, it will not be a whole number. So how many values of n? Our answer is 6 values of n makes that thing a whole number. Samuel, do you understand a little bit?
Sorry.
Did
Yes.
you understand a little bit?
Oh, yes, I understood.
Okay, guys, we are moving to the next question. At least if you have some idea, and next time when you look at this kind of question, you say that, I know that. Now you know the idea. Now you have the idea at least. Now, if you really want to improve your technique, then you need to practice a few questions. Okay. All right. Let's move. Next question. How about this one, guys? First, read it. Nazlı, can you read the question first?
A bag contains total of 15 balls of 5 different colors. Each color has unique number of balls in the bag. What is the least number of balls to be picked without looking to ensure 3 different colored balls are picked? I didn't understand how to solve this.
Nazlı, did you understand the question?
Yeah, I did.
Here we have
But
a
I
bag.
don't
Let
know
me
how
just
to
explain,
solve
okay,
it.
that you will try.
Okay.
And inside the ball here we have 15 balls, right? And we have 5 different colors. Immediately, suppose, because the color doesn't matter, let's say inside the bag we have red color, and let's say green, and blue, and white, and purple, for example. Okay, red, green, blue, white, and purple. Each color has a unique number of balls in the bag. Maybe we have 2 red balls, maybe 3 green, maybe 5 brown or blue, whatever it is. Okay. The question is, what is the least number? Least means minimum, right? The smallest number of balls to be picked, to be taken out, right? Without looking, you're not checking. Without looking, to ensure means to make sure 3 different colored balls are picked. That's the question. And how much you understand, I don't know. Think. Okay, let me just give you 2 minutes and 45 seconds. All right. And after that, we will discuss together. Time starts now. Sadiq, it says 5 different colors. Sadiq, did you understand now?
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Mm, what does unique what does this mean? Like it says each color has its unique or something?
Each color has a unique number, means each color has a certain number. Actually, like maybe
Individual,
red,
yeah, like your own.
red is maybe 5, green is
Ah,
2, maybe blue
oh,
is 3.
okay, I understood. Thank you. The answer, should it be totally one answer, or should it be um like each one, like how much this one got, how much this one got?
No, there's only one answer here, just one number.
Is it 3 or something like that? Or no?
Hmm? Sadiq, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Sadiq. Suppose that actually each color from each color we have 3 balls. Okay, you can just understand like this. Like we have 3 red, 3 green, 3 blue, 3 white, and 3 purple. Okay.
Yes.
Guys, any answer? Shamil, Nazlı, Nil, Yasmin. Yasmin is sleeping again today, I think. We
I
should
said my
complain
answer.
to her
I,
father or mother.
I'm not
Yasmin,
in
I
the
will
I,
complain about it to your parents soon, okay? Don't
I
get
said
surprised.
I said my answer. I think
what
my answer is
answer?
like near 5 or something. I mean not 5, I mean like
Yeah,
3.
Neil, always you say something, but exactly what do you have? Tell me one number. What
I
is
got
the answer?
I did this like way back, but this one I understood, but not really. I did not understand what it meant, but when I did it, I got 3.
Okay, now Neil, let me just explain, all right? Here, you just come, okay, to your room, and you see that there's a kind of bag here inside, and your father told you that, okay, Neil, here we have 15 balls, okay, and we have 5 different colors. Maybe in red we have maybe 3, and green maybe 2, blue maybe 4. I don't know. Okay, each color has a unique number means this. But here in the question, we should understand the question first. Otherwise, you cannot solve the problem. What is the least number of balls to be picked without looking to ensure? What do we mean by this? To ensure. We want to make 100% sure that you can say that, Mr. Qasim, if you just pick this many balls from here, I can guarantee that 3 balls will be of the same color. When can you say that? Now I will just think the worst scenario here. I will pick the first ball, for example, it is red. I will pick the second ball, let's say it is green. I will pick the third ball, again it is blue. And the fourth ball, it is white. Another ball, it is purple, right? So now if I pick the sixth ball, it will be one of these colors, right? Because we have only 5 colors. Suppose the number 6, again, it is red. Number 7, it is green. Number 8, it is blue. Number 9, it is white. And number 10, it is purple, right? And when I just pick the 11th ball, it will be one of these colors, right? Either red or green or blue or white or purple. One of these colors, because we don't have 6 color here. So suppose that that color is one of these. Let's say it is red. Now, as you see here at 11s, 100% we are sure that at least 3 balls will have the same color. So that means that how many, actually, what is it? What is the least number of balls to be picked? The least number of balls to be picked to ensure that 3 different color balls are picked, that is 11. Okay.
I understood.
Very good. If you understood, it's very good. Guys, let's continue then. Let's move to the next question. How about this question? Shamil, can you read the question? And after that, you will try. First, let Shamil read it.
7 50-cent coins and 8 $1 coins are equally distributed randomly among 5 children. What is the difference between the maximum amount and the minimum amount a child can receive? Give your answer in dollars.
Okay. So Shamil, what do you understand from here? Equally distributed.
It means that seven
Each
50-cent coins and 8 $1 coins
so
are
here,
equally
Shamil, altogether, how many
distributed
coins do we
among.
have? How many coins do we have here?
We have, I must say in dollars.
No, how many coins do we have here altogether?
7 50-cent coins and 8 $1 coins.
So altogether, how many coins do we
15.
have? 15, right? And Shamil, if you distribute this equally among 5 children, each child receives how many coins?
1.
What? 3.
1.
What?
3.
We have 15 coins, right? Okay, we mean by this. Okay, then now we can start trying. Now we are talking about 5 children. This one is Shamil, and this one is Nazlı. This one is Sadiq, and this one is what is it? Nil, and this one is Yasmin. Yasmin is sleeping. Okay, so this guy gets 3 coins. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Another third guy gets 3 coins, and this one is also 3 coins, and also Yasmin receives 3 coins. Okay, like this. So what is the question here? What is the difference between the maximum amount and the minimum amount a child can receive? Shamil, what do you think here? Which child can, when actually can, what one child can receive maximum how much? Shamil, again, are you sleeping? Where are you? Shamil Madatov.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, let's do this together. So since actually each person receives either each coin is 50-cent coin or $1 coin, right? To be the minimum, a child should receive only 50-cent coins. If this one is 50-cent coin, 50-cent coin, 50-cent coin, minimum one child receives how much? $1.50. But here you are a lucky boy or lucky child. Each coin when you get it is $1 coins. How much do you get? Then it is $3 together, right? So what is the difference between maximum amount and minimum amount? That is $3 minus 1.50. So the answer is $1.50. So dot dot dot. The difference between the maximum and minimum amount is $1.50. Sadiq, did you understand?
Not really.
Okay, guys, maybe you can try one more time, okay, at home. Let's move to the next question. All right, Yasmin, did you wake up or still sleeping?
I was always awake.
Yasmin, can you read the question for us?
Yeah, sure. A palindromic number is a number that remains the same when its digits are reversed. For example, 4,554 is a palindromic number. How many palindromic numbers are there between 100 and 999 inclusive?
Yasmin, did you ever say this palindrome before?
No,
This
I
word
haven't. I haven't. I
in
don't think I have.
English, in English class, you never actually learn about palindrome words.
No, it's not.
Okay, now guys, let's
Oh.
just play a simple game, and after we will continue our class. Palindrome words or palindromic words are words that can be actually, when you read from left to right or right to left, actually they are read the same. For example, dad, right? From left to right, D-A-D. From right to left, D-A-D, dad. Another example is mom, for example, right? Another example is noon, for example, right? From left to right, noon. From right to left, it is noon. Another example is I, right? Another example is refer, for example. Or another example is rather, radar, right? So Yasmin, can you give me some examples for palindromic words? Neil, Nazlı, Shamil, Sadiq. Do you know any palindromic
Um,
word?
I know a name, Aziza.
Not name, not
AZI.
name, not name, just a word. Okay.
A word. Oh
I
no,
can
I
should
can't
give you
think of
one
any.
more. Deed.
Oh, deed, yeah.
It?
Thinking. I don't know.
Hmm?
No, not. Wait. No. Mm,
Civic, for example.
mm,
Maybe madam.
Okay.
Level.
What?
Level, like upgrading, level.
Level. Okay.
I don't know. I can't think of others.
How about you, Neil, Nazlı, Shamil, Sadik? Give me one
I
word.
can't think of one.
I can say nose, cat, dog, parents.
What? You
I'm
didn't
just saying
understand anything. When you read from left to right and right to left, is the same thing?
no, maybe wait, I'm confused.
Dog, cat.
I'm confused. I don't know these words.
Yeah, drink some water, Neil. Okay, guys, anyway, now I'm just asking this so that you can remember now. When you just say palindromic
Okay,
number.
Mr. Kasim,
Yes.
do we count in there 100 and 999, or we count what are between?
No, it says inclusive, right? Also, you count this. Inclusive means also including those numbers.
Okay, I found.
Okay, now let's just get back to our question. A palindromic number also in math is a number that remains the same when its digits are reversed. Example, 4554, 4554, right? If you just read this number from left to right or right to left, it's the same number. So such numbers are called palindromic numbers in math. The question is, how many palindromic numbers are there between 100 and 999?
Can I say
Yes.
18?
18.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Then you are wrong. Look here, 3-digit number, right? To be palindromic, right? How many digits I can write to the first place? Since it is 3-digit number, I cannot write 0, right? It must be different from 0. So how many options I have here?
0,
9.
1.
9. I can write either 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6.
No, 0.
What do you mean 0? Sadiq, if I ask you this question, how many 2-digit numbers do we have? How do you count it?
Can you ask again?
Yeah. If I ask you how many 2-digit numbers are there, how do you answer this question?
I should say what is the 2-digit number?
No, I'm asking you how many 2-digit numbers are there?
99.
Are you sure?
Wait.
Anyway, Sadiq, we have 90
No, 10.
2-digit numbers. 90.
10?
90. Oh. 2-digit number 11, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 until 99. How many numbers? 90. How do I know that? 2-digit number, right? To make a 2-digit number, here we have digits. The first 2-digit number, it cannot be 0. It should be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. How many options do we have here? 9. And how about the second digit? It can be any digit, right? From 0 to 10. Here we have 10. So here we have 9 times 10. That means that we have 90 2-digit numbers. How about if I ask you 3-digit numbers? 1, 2, 3. Actually, except from 0, I can write any digit. I can write 9 different numbers here. The second one can be any digit, 10, Also any digit 10. So here we have 9 times 10 times 10. So here we have 903 digit number, starting from 100 and to 999. Now to this palindromic number, I can write 1 or 2 or 3, just except for 0, right? And how about in the middle? Any digit can be written here, right? So how many options do we have here? Choices do we have here? 10. I can write from 0 to 9 any number. Now how about here? These two numbers must be the same, right? Whatever I write here, also it must be here. I have only one choice here because I should just copy the first digit and write here. So how many? It's just simple counting principle. Here we have 9 times 10, that's equal to 9. So how many palindromic numbers do we have between 100 and 999? We have 90 palindromic numbers.
And the answer is
The answer is 90. Okay. What are those numbers? For example, we can just start from here, right? That is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 6, 1, 1, 7, 1, 1, 8, 1, 1, 9, 1. And after that, 2, 0, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. These are polynomial numbers, right? From 3, 3, or 3, 3, 1, 3, blah, blah, blah. And until 9, it is 9, 0, 9, 9, 1, 9, 9, 2, 9. And here we have 9, 9, 9, right? And each one, again, how many we have? 9. From here, right, we have 10. So altogether 9 times 10, 90, right?
okay. I understood now.
Okay. Sadi, can you read the question?
Yes. If two different natural numbers have the same digits but in reverse order, each number is called the palimage of the other. For example, 12 and 21 are palimages of each other. What is the maximum difference between two-digit palimages?
Okay. What do you think? Neil, Yasmin, Nazlı, Shamil, Sadiq. What is the maximum difference between two-digit poly images?
They change by 10.
Is it like this? 91 and 19, right?
Yes.
Right? Are they poly images? Yes. 1, 9, 1, 1, 9. And what is the
Yes.
difference? The difference is 72. Is it 72?
No.
Yes. Or 80? 72, right?
Yes.
So actually, can you find a bigger one? You may try, but you cannot, I think. Okay, it should be the smallest, right? It's 1, the smallest one, and the biggest, biggest and smallest. So the biggest difference is 72. So the answer is 72. Another example, guys, let's move on. Everybody, it's very simple question. Read it and solve it, okay? You have 2 minutes for this question.
Mr. Can I say
Yes.
150?
What? 150?
Yes, the
How is it
distance.
possible? How is it possible? In 15 seconds, it runs 100 meters. And how about in 15 minutes?
Okay, then it is
It's 15 seconds, right?
Yes.
He can ride 100 meters. If I multiply by 4, how about in 60 seconds? Multiply by 4, then you can run 400 meters, right? And what is 60 seconds? It is just 1 minute. 1 minute, then he can run 400 meters. The question is in 15 minutes. So multiply by 15, 15 times 1, it is 15 minutes. Multiply by 15, 15 times 400, which is equal to, it is 6,000 meters. And 1,000 meters is equal to 1 kilometer. So that's equal to 6 kilometers. The answer
I got
is,
6, but I just divided 100 by 15. I got 6.
what was your answer?
6.
But you said 150.
No, after that, I saw just it's not multiplying, then I divided and I got 6. I divided 100 by 15.
Okay. But now you get the idea, Sadiq?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move to the next question. How
Mister,
about this
in
one?
science, in our school, we're learning like distance, seconds, and like meters. We should multiply. We should like if we have the meter and a second, if we know the numbers, we should divide and we will know the distance. We're learning in science like something like this.
Okay.
Function.
Sadiq, very simple formula. Distance is equal to speed and time.
Yes.
Right? But here, even you don't have to know this. Just this is a rate ratio problem. 100 meters, 15 seconds, right? That means that in 1 minute, multiplied by 4, we can actually travel or we can walk 400 meters. And 60 seconds is 1 minute, right? 1 minute, 400 meters. And 15 minutes means we should multiply by 15. 15 times 400, that is 6,000 meters. And that's equal to 6 kilometers. Anyway.
Yes, but couldn't we just divide 100 by 15?
Yes, Sadiq. Also, you can do in that way. Like this, speed. What is speed? Distance over time. So that is 100 meters over time. It is 15. So that's equal to 100 over 15 meter per second. Okay. So now you need to change minutes into second. 15 minutes is equal to 15 times 60 seconds, which is equal to 900 seconds. Now to find the distance now, we should multiply speed by time. What is our speed? 100 over 15, right? And how about time? It is 900, which is equal to, this two cancel each other. That's equal to 60. 60 times 100, 6,000 meters. If you understand, okay, Saudi. That is a general way, but we are going to learn this next year, not this year.
Okay.
I mean, when we use algebra, okay? All right, guys, let's move to the next question, the last question. After that, we will finish the question. I mean, today's class. The last question. Give it a try, 2 minutes, and we will discuss together. That's it for today. What's your password? Huh? What's your password?
Mr. Kasim.
Yes, Sadiq.
Yes, I'm asking, should we like uh should we count the 10 hours as well?
Yes, of course. The question is, in a construction company, 10 workers complete 1/10 of their total workers complete
Can I
1/10
say the
of their
answer?
total in 10 hours. It should be total work in 10 hours. How long will
Can I
50
say
workers take to complete their entire work? What is it?
60 hours?
Are you sure?
No.
It's too much. Okay, how do you solve this actually? Here, again, unitary system. Let's say, let me just write here workers. And here we have work to be done. And here we have time. And when
40
10
hours.
workers work together, right, I can just complete 1/10 of the work in 10 hours. We know that if we have more workers, right, they can do more job, right? So now if I bring, how about if I multiply this by 50? Because here it's saying that 50, right? How about if 50 workers work together? How much of the work can be done or can be completed here? I multiply by 5 because if we have more workers, they can do more work, right? So here we have 5/10, which is equal to 1/2. Time is not changing here. So now I have 50 workers, but here actually 50 workers, they can do half of the job in 10 hours. But we want them to finish the whole job, right? To do this 150 workers, if they actually need to do more job, they need more time, right? Multiply this by 2. 2 times 1/2 is 1. 2 times 10 is 20. So to do the whole job, for 50 workers, it takes 20 hours. So the answer is 20. Okay. Okay, guys, that much is enough. Thank you very much. All right. I think also you are tired. We will continue from here. I'll just save this and put this, drop this in WhatsApp. You can have a look also at solutions. And also, if you have time, you can give a try to other questions. Okay. Thank you very much. I will see you on
Mr.
Thursday, I
Kasim,
think. Yes.
from 10 questions, I got correct 2 also.
Very good, Sadiq. Very good. But you need to increase, Sadiq. You need to practice more. Okay.
I will.
And I hope next time when you do this question now, you're getting more and more familiar. You can do much, much better. But this is your first time. It is normal. No problem. Okay, Sadiq.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Have a good night. See you
Bye.
soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.